Hi, Danny. Good morning.
Hi, Amit. Good morning.
Danny, did you decided to change any notification, any other notification also?
I need to test it still, and we'll add some, but I haven't had a chance to look at it again yet.
Okay. And this one profile pick update, na, it is in QA, so you can test that too also. Try to onboard using the number, and you will get the notification.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Good morning, John.
Morning.
Morning. Morning, guys.
Morning.
Ismail, did you guys get the OTA out the door?
Um, no, we looked at it. There, it looks like the problem where it's happening, it's running on the splash screen, so that's before even OTA is triggered.
Oh,
Which it looks like we have to have a new bid, which uh, I'm working on right now. It's going to be a full 95. Um,
What was the problem?
the problem was we were we found two after looking deeper into it. Um, I'm still surprised how did this not get caught when we were
That's what I was
testing.
gonna ask next, but explain the problem first.
It's like so we were trying to access a variable too soon so we have to have a question mark when we have a variable. It could potentially be null if early on when the app first launches. So we need to have like a question mark saying if this variable exists, then access it. We're just saying access it, which is a mistake that could happen. It's like it happened to us in the past. It's probably going to happen to us in the future. It's a mistake that people could easily, because you just need to add a question mark, so it can be missed. It's like I said, it's happened in the past. It's probably going to happen in the future. But yeah, for this one, it was just because it's happening such an early stage of the app. It obviously blocks us. Like that's why on the splash screen we get blocked.
And this is gonna affect iOS and Android.
Well, iOS, we pushed the build like a week ago, which I don't think we had this problem with iOS.
Well,
People seem to be moving over.
no one reported it, and like I said, I'm having a hard time even finding iOS onboarding screens. There's so many.
It doesn't. No, no, no. There's no onboarding. It's just this is just opening the app.
True.
Like this is
Well,
for
then maybe I
existing
wouldn't.
users.
Maybe I wouldn't even know. How would I know if from session replay because the app never opened?
Well, no. Session replay will catch it.
Not if it doesn't. The app doesn't open.
No, it did. I have all the session replays on Android caught.
Yes.
Like session replay helped me find the problem.
Okay, I see. Okay, continue.
So I was saying I don't think this is happening on iOS. I mean, you have people who are using iOS who updated the app, John, right?
Yeah.
And nobody had this problem. Where on Android, it seems like almost everybody's having it.
Yeah.
So that's my first like, this is JavaScript. Why is it's running different on both platforms? Apparently, the way I don't know, maybe the app was loaded, the sequence of things is different on both platforms. So on iOS, even though we released that first, we didn't catch it because that was a safer release because we can always revert it or expedite another build. Which it was working fine on Android. I mean iOS. So it was like, okay, it's safe. And Android, we obviously tested it between ourselves as much as we could. And I even tried to test it yesterday. I don't know. Maybe the way it's cached, like maybe the way things are cached on between these test builds is different, or something. I just don't see how this could not be created until we actually push the build. That's what is bugging me the most. Like the bug itself, it's fine. It's a bug. It happens. Why did it not get caught when we were testing it? Even though we know we tested it properly, we upgraded from one build to another.
Well, like
We
you
had
said,
the whole
it's not like I think you said it's not a 100% of the time issue, right? Like it's that question mark thing could fail, right?
well, it looks like for people who are onboarding, it's like very, very much happening to them. I don't know if it's 100% of people.
No,
Like if it,
not because Todd
yeah.
tried it on 3 Androids over the last couple days, and it wasn't until he tried it on his personal Android that it was a problem.
After we went through the Play Store, right?
Yeah, build 89
Well-
went to the Play Store, updated, right, Todd?
Yeah, I did updates on 4 phones with no problems whatsoever, which I find odd
And
that other
and
users have.
and all were the same exact thing where you were on build 89 and you were already onboarded. That's the key. You have to already be onboarded.
I was fully onboarded in 89, and I can use any of the phones inside 89, and then just backgrounded the apps and went to the Play Store and updated, and was able to get back into the app no problem, and that was all fine
Oh,
and
you
dandy.
backgrounded them. You didn't fully
Yep.
close them.
Correct.
Well, that's the key. Maybe you have to fully close it and then
Wait, let me
update it.
think
Because
about
if you
this.
because if you
No,
have it
that's not-
backgrounded, but even if you have it backgrounded and updated, doesn't that restart it automatically theoretically?
I think so. Let me check.
Does it? No,
I mean, I would assume it would. Like, no
no,
way it doesn't.
backgrounding the app does not restart the app.
No, it shouldn't
No,
restart. One second.
if you update it. Because if you have it backgrounded and you update it and for whatever reason it doesn't restart it, then that would skip the bug. You have to have a fully closed update and then open the app. But after you're like, you have to be fully onboarded, close the app, update, open it. Because that's what's going to happen to most users.
Yeah, I
Danny,
didn't have.
did the Android build get approved yet?
I'm checking right now.
So now we have two options with this. So the Android
Yeah,
build,
I can roll out 94 if you want.
Yes.
but wait, let's hold off a little bit.
Well, 94 is basically build 89.
89.
Is 89. Just let's know what we're
Yeah,
what will
that's the
happen
one
here
that's,
if we
that was in the App Store for the last 2 weeks.
correct. But if we roll that out, we're gonna have the problem of people who are logged in now who opened the app yesterday with build 92. They would see a weird behavior where they're gonna open their screen and they're not gonna see anything. Oh, the APIs are not working. Or actually, I think it would log them out. Will it log them out? Let me think here. Technically, it should. I mean, it should technically log them out because the Apollo cache would be empty, right? Therefore, it won't find
try it?
data. Therefore,
Todd's got some Androids. Why don't we have him grab it from the?
but if you push it
Well,
right
we don't.
away,
We don't have to push it because it's he can
in
use it.
internal testing.
Yeah, as testing. Yeah.
Okay. We can let's try that.
Okay. And so
But
would have the app like open in the background.
6% of our install base is on this new version too.
Okay. So Ismail, should Todd have
yeah,
the app
yes,
in the background?
test it if we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. So just go to the test store and in the Play Store, the test version 94.
Yeah, make sure you have your app fully closed and go ahead and update to build 94. And then if you have more than one phone, have one where it's not fully closed. So test both scenarios.
Got it.
And update.
Okay, and this is okay, no problem. No problem. I
So
can,
you're
94.
you're the main test here is you're going from 92 to 94, not from
Correct.
89.
Correct.
Right.
All right, I'll work on it
Okay.
and get back to you shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, so good.
And you said, Ismail, there was 2 issues. What you mentioned, the question mark thing, and then what was the other?
Yeah. So the other issue is that it looked like when I created 92, that one I don't know if it's necessarily like the reason for a bug, but I just had better handling for the merge logic, which looks like when I created the build 92, then I was like, oh, I figured out that I needed a better handling, so I added it to the branch, but now I had to push it to 92, which never got pushed.
I'm
So it's just
confused.
missing.
Confused. What are you saying?
Okay, so it's like, think about it as I added after I created the build 92,
Uh-huh.
before I even before I even pushed it, I found a bug, or not a bug, a potential improvement.
I see. But that didn't make it into the build?
Correct. I forgot to sync the improvement with the build before I released it.
Okay.
And I don't think that's necessarily a big deal in terms of that was for specific edge cases, that fix.
Uh-huh.
I think it was more for like if you were mid onboard and then you update.
Okay. I see.
So it's still good to have, obviously, but that's one bug that I didn't have. And then the other one was that question mark. That was the one that's crashing, because like I mean the other stuff didn't even run, so like nothing ran. The app literally crashed when it first launched. So the only annoying thing about all this is that we don't know if there's any other bugs
Right.
because nothing else ran.
Yeah.
So now that we're gonna have build 94, we're gonna have build 95, which I'm working on right now, which is exactly like 92 plus the fixes.
Yeah.
It doesn't have all the other stuff that we added throughout the days or weeks. Just 92 as is plus the fixes, and which I think will work, right? But then I'm just a little worried that when we're testing, are we catching these problems? Like, and it's not somebody's fault. It's that maybe it's the environment, because we're testing through internal testing, not the published app. Is there differences there that we should somehow figure out how to test, if that's even possible? Because you would think that when you update the app, like Todd's doing right now, it should catch everything. Like it should be identical to updating
Yeah.
in real life.
That's one of my questions is how come some of the phones didn't have an issue? And
I don't know. I really can't answer. It's like it becomes like I think it becomes like a kind of like a race condition,
mm,
where if the phone loads it fast enough, it'll work. If it doesn't catch up to it, it won't.
mhm.
So it's kind of like which code runs first, or which piece of the code is the compiling running first. And this is on a deeper level than what I can control. But I mean, there shouldn't be a race to begin with, and that's how what we fixed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that could explain why some of them work, some of them don't. And then on iOS, why is it working there? Maybe it's because the way iOS runs is different than Android, and therefore that race condition would always be true. But it's still, for me, it's still hard to believe that. How the hell did we? Because I tested it, Todd did, we all upgraded the app. I tested it on my local. We tested it through the Play Store thing. None of us were able to reproduce this.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
and it's such an easy bug to fix. Like it's not even a big deal. It's just how, yeah, I don't know how it never got caught. I guess, like I said, the way it's set up. Because like even on my local, when I switch between builds, why did it not catch it there? Is it the way it's cached? Is it because I'm running on my computer that race condition is like slower because the compiler does it differently than a real device?
Yeah.
So
So
there's these things that.
So what's happening then? 6% of our install base is on this version now. So
That's what it looks like.
So anybody who's going to start from scratch, I think, like,
now
then,
actually something unique happened with Todd. Like yesterday he had that problem, but then he backgrounded the app, and when he foregrounded it, it just like skipped onboarding and he was in, I think. Right, Todd?
that means he was already in.
So I
He was
was,
already onboarded on the device, right?
yeah, I was onboarded with 92, like I was with all 4 of my phones. And
89.
then just, I'm sorry, 89. Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah,
No,
originally.
we're talking about. No, I'm sorry. We onboarded with 92, right? That was the new version.
Yeah,
Yes.
you updated to 92 from 89.
Yeah, so all my phones were now on 92,
Mm.
and I was on 92 for a few days, a couple days. Or not, I'm sorry, it was just that day, um, on those 4 phones. But then when the app just happened to be, like you said, John, I just turned my phone on, or woke it up and brought Circles to the foreground. It brought me to a sign-in screen in 92.
Let's make sure we're very accurate.
Uh-huh.
You have some test phones that you updated from 89 to 92. They all
Correct.
work fine. You mean still to this day have no problems with them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your personal
That's
phone
correct.
updated from 89 to 92,
Correct.
and you immediately had a problem, right?
No, not at
No,
all.
you
No, this is
continued
not.
using the app.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So you continue using your personal phone on 92. You
Yep.
backgrounded it, and when
Yeah,
you
or it went to sleep or something. The screen went dark, right? 'Cause I
Yep.
wasn't using it.
Yep. Then you brought the phone back, and
Yep.
it was at the welcome button screen, right?
Sign in.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the sign in button. And then you put the phone back down, right?
No. At that moment, I thought, well, this sucks. Now I got to go back and onboard again, or to get back into the app. I hit the sign in button to take me to the screen that had first name, last name.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I thought, let me, just for the heck of it, I don't know what made me think to do this. I said, I'm going to just close the app completely. I wanted to get back to the sign in screen. I wanted to look at the sign in screen.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought, okay,
So
let
you,
me just close the app
so you
from the
closed all the
first
way
name, last name.
and reopened it.
Yeah, then I reopened it, and I was in my message lobby as if nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Okay. So not very many people, I think, will do that. But that's
Yeah,
what
that
you
was
would
odd.
expect, right, Ismail? That force closing it, reopening it, switched over.
That goes to show that the cache at one point was not red, and then when he force closed and opened it, it got red.
Hmm. And now it's permanently updated properly, right?
Correct.
Yeah. But that would rely on other users force closing. So what if Todd had entered his name, phone number, birthday, done the whole thing, then what would have happened? Would he still be susceptible to an automatic logout?
Um, well, when you say he entered it, you mean when he first opened the app, or when he first got it, or when he first saw that screen, he was surprised by it if he just went through onboarding.
Yeah, that time when he saw the sign-in screen. And
No, that would just update the cache initially. Like he'll update the cache with the same data, so it'll be fine as well.
it would have been fine. So users they have the option to still sign in there.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be landing on the sign-in screen. Like he should have never saw the sign-in to begin with.
Obviously.
If and the way and that's where like when you updated, Todd, was that through the Play Store, like the real app, or is that still through internal testing when you saw this?
It was the live version in the
It
app.
was a live version from the Play Store.
Mm.
92.
Okay. And that also has the change I added, that piece of code I said that is missing. It also handles updating the cache properly. So I think that would also work to fix this bug as well, not just in onboarding.
Well,
Like I think
that version
it'll cover.
that's been in the Play Store. There's nothing different that Todd has in that version that everybody else on Android is.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is that problem that he's facing.
Mhm.
I think the code that was missing. Remember, I told you there was some code improvements that were missing.
Yeah.
I think those might be able to handle this, because maybe what I'm seeing is maybe what I'm guessing is when he did the second time,
Yeah.
it tried to sync it with
Okay.
bad data, and that's what caused it. Where that bad syncing, that was the improvement that I did, where it checks if the data in the Apollo cache is meaningful before it writes it to Apollo,
Okay.
or sorry, before it writes it to the Atom. Um, and I did it mainly for onboarding, but I think it would also handle this case, which I can't be 100% sure, but I think it will handle this case, because if you think about it, then the cache can't be bad, because it's checking for, hey, before I write this, first of all, is there data? And if there's data, is this good data? Is it
Yeah.
meaningful data?
Okay.
Which it looks like somehow the cache got overridden by empty data, and that's why he saw the login, and then when he restarted, it looks like the cache got written again properly. And that's where I'm saying there could be that problem, which I think that initial code that was missing initially would fix it. So, um, yeah. So that's why I think 95, which could be which is up now. I'm gonna.
Well, wait. Don't not
No,
on
I'm not gonna push it. I'm
not
not
on
gonna push it right
Android though, right? Yeah, because let's test with what Todd was going to do with the app fully closed
now. Yeah,
or with the app in the background.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, yeah, we probably should push it to. I mean, we have two ways to go from here. We can either
'Cause-
push 94 back if
Well, yeah,
it's
because
safe,
that one's approved and can be live right
and
now.
can be right away. Correct.
Yeah. The other one may take 2 or 3 days.
Well, it'll probably take a day, but or maybe like it could take 2 days, or it could take another day. Yeah, you're right. We don't know. Um, but I think it's going to probably take. We can give it like 24 hours. I think it's a safe estimate.
It's
But the other
usually
one,
a couple
but
days.
but it also has the. Well, I mean, this one got approved overnight.
It did.
94.
It did. That doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes I'll be asking Danny for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days.
Mhm.
Sometimes there's no guarantee. So
There isn't. Yeah. So there's that risk, and there's also the risk that 95 could still have a problem that
true.
we don't know about.
True.
So that's why
Yes.
even if we go to 94, then we're gonna go to 95 after. There always, I just want to know, there always will be that risk that there still might be a problem. I think we fixed everything to the best of my knowledge.
Mhm.
But then again, I learned that with testing, you can't catch everything, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the case for everybody. Apple's going to have the same problem. That's just normal. So we have to deal with it. Let's start with testing this current test we want to attempt. Todd, did you already update one of your
No,
Androids?
not yet. So these phones were I switched back and forth with these phones by getting them into beta access and then normal access like every user. And I'm in the Play Store, the Google console, putting them back over to beta so that I can get the 94 update.
Okay,
To be just a moment. I'm almost done.
sounds good. And he shouldn't clear cache or anything, right? Or his data, right, Ismail?
No, you have to treat that. You have to treat it as if you're a user,
Right.
not a tester.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm going to. I have 4 phones to test with. 5 include my personal one actually, but the 4 Androids that I have, I'm going to test them. 2 of them, I'm going to close the app, not force close. Well, I guess force close and close the app
Let's do
completely.
one at a time. Let's do one force closed and one
Okay,
backended.
gotcha. Okay, all right. Give me just a moment. Be right back.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see what happens there. Let's move on for the moment. Amit, why don't you update us while we're doing this?
Yes, John. So I was working on upgrading TMDB version 4 API. So upgradation completed, and I tested everything on my local. So I will push this on the QA. Then we will test it there also.
Okay. You have tested it, or you're going to test it?
Yeah, I have tested on local. Then we will test on QA also.
Okay, sounds good.
And Todd, is any new notification ready?
Uh, no, not at the moment. Unless Danny, we have something else. I can't recall.
Okay,
Is
okay.
Danny here?
No, not yet.
No, Danny also. don't.
Okay, Amit, did you have more to add?
Yeah, so I was checking Sentry, Jerry. I can see, let me share my screen. One user get timeout. One. This is get all group message. I tested it. It's working fine, but you can see here. I think that time it was deploying or something else was happening.
You know what time it was?
A day ago.
There we go. So go down. What does it say?
It's saying that timeout some
Hmm.
happened.
Okay. Yeah. What time is it?
Timeout request failed to complete in 30,000 milliseconds, and it was around 1 minute, 22 hours ago, and exact time was. Yeah, I'm sending you, so you will see in your time.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute.
This was at 1:45 p.m.
And I can see there was one prod deployment yesterday. So is that same time?
No, not at that
Mm,
not at that time. So
mm,
that's the only one though.
Only one. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Well.
And later I tried using the same parameter, and we are getting the response.
Mhm.
So
Okay. Well,
exactly, I don't know the reason then.
I would say yeah. We just double check.
Mm,
Yeah. I guess we just double check this. And if there's no
Okay.
other timeouts,
Mm,
'cause, yeah, that's the first time if it's happened. Let's see.
mm,
Yeah.
Okay. I will check more this one. And then after there was one podcast related. So I think you added some dummy things there. I'm able to get it this centric error. Sorry, this centric error. I tried to reproduce it. I'm not able to reproduce it. So it's getting the response here. If you will
Oh.
see now profile, but it's dummy profile there now.
Hmm.
Oh, no, this one, yeah. See, we are getting it, but it's as a dummy one. Everything is nothing there. There's a podcast, GraphQL error, undefined binary detected.
Okay. Did let's see. What query is this from? Profile.
Profile, yes, profile and type is from podcast.
You said you fixed it.
No, I said that I tested. We are getting a blank one, null all value. So is it correct or false? I think it's not correct. So we should get the value, right?
Well, let's see. What are our parameters? Make sure that yeah, go down. Profile.
There is no, see, there is
Yeah.
no podcast ID.
Yeah. There's no.
Anything.
Yeah.
File key is null and no
Yeah.
podcast ID also. So how it's
This is
possible?
yeah. That's an invalid input.
Yes. So how it's possible then? Like from the app is not sending correct value then?
Yeah, we'd have to check that app side. I mean, it looks to be a very rare error,
Yes,
but yeah, there's no profile key, so we can't.
no problem. And either there is no podcast ID also, like an external ID also.
Hmm. Yeah, that would be something app side should
Mm,
investigate.
okay. So yeah, these things only from a surgeon today.
All right. So when you say app side needs to investigate, what do we need to do there?
Uh, I will send this to Amin also, so he will check why there is not passing profile key.
Okay. Send that to Amin.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get Amin's update actually while we're at it. How you doing, Amin? By the way, did you catch what they were just saying there?
No, I did not catch like fully, but it seems like a new task that I'll be working on, right? To implement something from or
Yeah,
an issue.
something's not getting passed properly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I'm looking into what's going on.
Thank you.
Well, you said I mean you sent me like the back end issue. I'm not sure. Is like database stuff here. It says select undefined, undefined. I'm not sure how I'm gonna track down the front end stuff from this.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, 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 well,
can you send me like the mutation that has an issue? I don't see a mutation name here. I don't know how.
mutation name is there.
Yeah, can you tell me where? Because like I don't see it. Can you send it to me? And
Yes, yes. If you will scroll down, na, it's there. Profile. If you will scroll down, HTTP request.
this okay. So yeah, operation name. Okay. So this is the query. Query. It's what it should have and it's not having.
Either profile key, or I will tell you one more thing. The profile or 1 minute.
Hmm. But yeah, John. As for my updates yesterday, yeah. By the way, like I'm not sure if you folks got any chance to, with all of that, if you got any chance to work on to test the new architecture.
A little bit.
Okay.
I got a couple of things I can point out for you.
Mm-hmm.
The start the convo did some weird things. Here, let me send it to you. I got screen record. I think. Well, let me send it. 1 second. Okay, so after I hit send, it's sending. All right. Oh, damn it! Why am I sending this to Jerry? How did that happen? Oh, you know what? It's no, it's my iPhone is being weird. I'm picking a meme from the drawer,
Mm-hmm.
the native drawer, but it has Jerry's name populated.
Maybe he wants me to look at it.
Yeah, I don't think it would help. But okay, so it's going. I mean, it's gonna take a sec because screen record. But yeah, the after I hit send on start the convo on a test message, it was like I was stuck within a modal, and you'll see, like when I close that mode, like it didn't open a message conversation fully.
Did you actually send that to me? Because I got it.
Oh, did you? It started, so even though I stopped it, I guess
Okay.
it still went through.
Yeah.
Um, but
Yeah,
you
I got the video. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So check it out. So a couple weird little things. Like first, when I first get to the modal, as a like I did not press the send button. You can see the send button is pink. About 8 seconds in, and then it goes gray and like loads the conversation behind it. Notice that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interacting at all with it in the first 10 seconds. It's
Yeah, I
doing
can see.
its own.
Yeah.
And then I sent a test message and it created this like modal conversation within a modal. You can see at about uh, 38 seconds in,
Mm-hmm.
37, 35. Um, and so then I dismiss the modal.
Mm-hmm.
It leaves like a conversation window behind it, and then it goes back to start the convo. And then I think I actually was able to swipe. You know how you can swipe back on iPhones, like swipe left or swipe right? I mean, and like
Mm-hmm.
it goes back. I tried that, and it like did something else that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few little things.
Yeah.
Here.
The more, and because now we're using the latest React navigation version and they did some changes, maybe.
Mm,
So I think I have to look into it, but I think what happened now it's like they changed it. So if you are in a modal or the upcoming screens, they will be automatically in a modal, even if you're not wanting it. I think that's what they're doing like the default for now. So maybe
it's
I'll
kind of
need
interesting. So it's by default create like the transition is
because like
to
yeah. Mm-hmm. So like
interesting.
you send yeah, what we do is like we send you to another screen which is not modal, but
Yeah.
here it seems like it stays a modal.
Yeah.
Maybe they changed this like they discarded our config or that config it's not like taken into consideration with the new version
Mm, that makes
and
sense.
then I
But
will have to see what's changed to have it working as before.
yeah. Okay. But how would it know the height of the modal and all that stuff? Like, how come, like, the modal didn't go all the way to the top of the screen?
That's all native. Like, that's not the React navigation work. It's just like the iOS. It does that.
Okay. So there may be other transitions in the
In
app.
other places, yeah, yeah.
Would you
Where
know how to locate those without me?
well, from this video, yeah, I think it's only happening if you are in a modal and you navigate into a normal screen. Do we
Okay.
have this in like the when I'm saying modal, like the native modal where you see the other screen on behind, and
Mhm.
that's the modal. Like, do we have this in other places?
Um, Around message composing, which is a few places,
Yeah, and group members and all of that. Like,
sharing. Yeah, I think if you share a profile,
yeah, I'll be able to find them. I'll do a global search like because there is a property to have it as a modal, so I'll just do a search and find every screen
okay,
and see if it's having the same behavior.
okay. There's some other little style things. Did you ever look into why the um safe area on the iPhone is everything was sitting like really low?
For you?
Yeah, on the iPhone still, like that little notch on the bottom. I noticed that the forward buttons were like touching the notch, the bottom one, not the
Mhm.
top, but bottom.
Like in this video you sent me,
No, no, we talked about it yesterday or day before yesterday. Um,
you
uh,
still see because I fixed it before like doing the build. That was already fixed. That inside the chat.
Interesting.
What?
Okay, let's send you this screenshot. I'll show you what I mean. No, this isn't in chat. This is in onboarding.
Okay.
So yeah, I just sent like a screenshot example. See how the forward button is like right on that little knot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'll
So
see
a
what's.
couple little things like that. Um, I'll send you another one. It's created. Let's see. There was one where, oh yeah, this this one where the Lottie text is way above the screen now. This is on a regular iPhone, like 14, 13. Not,
Android
not Pro.
4, would you check for me if it's the same on the latest build?
It's not because I just onboarded. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Well, then again, I shouldn't say that because I onboarded on a Max. So
Mm,
that's a good question. You want me to try on a smaller phone?
yeah, because what we do right now is like we'll always push the content to the top to have more space for the inputs.
Yeah.
Maybe just because the other one here was like a small phone, so there was no space. That's why things got pushed up. If like same device, same size,
Mhm.
and you see things different, then yeah,
Mm.
that's a problem.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna install 92.
But yeah, if it's all like starting issues, that will say it's good for
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm sure there'll be some other,
Yeah. Yes,
but
we need to test Android too. That's where I think I'm gonna be having major pain.
so, yeah, true. Danny, will you have Danny? Are you there?
Yes.
Will you have Chantel test? Well, wait a minute. Can she get? It's build 93, right? I mean,
Yeah, 93. But if we submitted any new builds for Android, it's
mm, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So that's not accessible, is it?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm ready to test whenever you guys are.
Okay. What's that? Okay, we'll hold off, Danny.
Okay.
We'll have to resubmit the build in a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Um. Okay. So yeah, what else? I mean,
yeah, as for I worked on like having the nav bar for the Android on the map,
mhm.
fixing that Jay was having.
Okay. So
Basically,
that's now the nav bar is now there on the map.
yeah, yeah, the same we did for onboarding. It's like the map now.
Okay.
And I went through Ismail's PR. I have some comments. Oh, I want to like to go in a call session with him about the comments. But like, seems there's a stuff going on. I'll just like have a hold until he clear in his mind about the other stuff, just not to confuse him or
Hmm.
overlook. Because like the other PR too, it's a little it has like it's a, like a medium size, so there's more things that we can talk about. So yeah, that what I was doing today. I went through his PR like fully, like thoroughly, and yeah, and I have some comments I want to discuss with him on a session when he's available.
Okay. Which PR? What is it? What's on it?
Um, it was about the he did like let me open it. You can talk about more
By the way,
the link previews.
I have to build 92, and the text is too high in build 92. Also on my smaller phone.
So yeah, that's not like a issue related to the
True.
pretty much just the
But maybe we could address it um, for like the next build with some small changes in it.
yeah we can.
Okay. It seems to only happen when
Because yeah, on a smaller device there will be no space.
there's a lot of space.
I mean,
We
yeah,
did
but
we went through onboarding, remember, just last like a week ago, screen by screen, and it was very compact. Like the authentication code, like those inputs, those circles, they weren't. I don't remember them being really high up like they are
okay.
right now. So,
Then
oh,
maybe it is a change that I did in the prior build where we worked on the nav bars and we merged the
mm,
phone with SMS. Maybe some changes there caused this in here. And this is the SMS step. So we did merge that in one screen. So we moved some code from one place to another. Maybe something missed, something changed due to the new layout. But yeah, if we want it to be compact, then yeah, we can work on it later to have it
okay,
a little bit compact.
okay, sounds good. And you were gonna show something now.
Show what?
You said you were going to show something about the.
Oh yeah, like the PR that I reviewed is like it was about the link previews. Like
Oh
remember
yeah.
worked
Okay.
on the previews.
Link previews, right? Okay. You have questions for Ismail about it?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. What else?
Oh, that's all for me.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, Todd, let's test it out. You have one of your Androids ready?
I do.
Okay.
Let's all right. Let me look at one phone here. Okay. So phone one. I have Circles is fully closed. Do you want to start there, or we
Yeah.
start with it open in the background?
Let's go ahead and start with it. Well, yeah, let's start with it. If it's already fully closed, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you got it. Let me just confirm it's all closed. Okay, it is. Okay, it's closed. I'm gonna start screen recording real quick. Screen record, entire screen, and start. Okay, Play Store. Search for Circles. Okay, it does show there's an update. This phone does have 92 on it. This one shows there's an update for 94. So I'm going to hit the update button. Go from there. Updating. Waiting for download to finish. Okay. The open option is available. So just go ahead and open Circles from here.
Yeah, right, Ismail. Just go ahead and open it from the open button.
And does it matter if I...
Make sure the app is closed.
Yep, the app was
You're
fully closed.
onboarded.
And does it matter if I hit the open button in the Play Store or actually closing the Play Store and opening the app? Doesn't matter? Okay. So I'm going to hit open. Support local businesses, and it drops me into my lobby. And I can scroll up and down. I can get to my profile, looks like.
Close the app and open it.
What's that?
Force close the app and open it.
Okay, force close. Okay, and then reopen. Wait a minute, doesn't look right. Oh, it surprised me to not see that 3D looking icon. It's back to the regular icon. Okay. All right, support local businesses, and drops me right back in the lobby again. All seems to be accessible and responsive. Seems fine.
Okay, so no issues.
No.
Which is kind of what you expected, right, Ismail, if it's force closed?
No.
Oh.
I was expecting it to go log you out.
Really?
Okay. But
Well,
if it's
how
force
does it
closed,
have?
it does the update when it launches, right?
How does it have access to the cache? Like it shouldn't have user data saved.
Well, Todd has an Android. He didn't clear cache, right? That's
No,
stuff stored.
correct. Did not clear cache.
But the 92 clears the cache. It clears the Apollo cache because we want to empty it, dump it. But maybe it clears the cache. I mean, when that function that clears the cache, does it delete it from the? Does it only clear it from the cache, or does it clear it from the phone storage itself?
Well, there's two
Which
options. In the Android, you can choose to clear cache and clear data.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a function we have inside the code. Remember, I mean, we added a function that clears the cache, the Apollo cache.
But yeah,
Purge.
like the purge, the purge it deletes the Apollo cache from the storage.
Sorry. So how does he have access to Apollo cache now in build 89? Well, 94, which is built off of 89. Let me make sure 94 is properly built off of 89. Let me see here. Build 80 or 94. Yeah, build 94 is basically, yeah, build 94 has the old code in it. Um, so that's the code that, so it's, so what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say, I mean, is a poll cache is populated. How?
And you sure the purge was called? Do you have a log to confirm that?
Well, uh, if we go to 92 and we have, or maybe we don't have the purge because it doesn't have, no, it does have, we do have the purge in 92. Oh wait, 92 doesn't seem to be like, okay, 92 does not have the code that is, did we push code to 92? I mean, yeah, we did, right? Did you ever revert the changes from 92? I mean,
No, I did not play with any gate changes.
no, remember how we added changes to 92 for the OTA?
No, no, no. I was only on the 94. Remember?
I mean, the for the OTA.
I did not push OTA. Like,
Yeah, yeah, but we pushed changes in 92 for OTA. Remember?
we did revert it. Remember?
Did we revert it? Because I don't see it reverted.
Was it 92? Yeah, yeah, we did a revert, and because he told me, hold up, I'll create a 95 build out of the 92, then do a revert, right?
Well, I thought you were gonna do the revert. It's okay. I can do it if you did it. So you did not do a revert.
I did. Like
You did do a revert.
the two changes that I did with you on a call before the stand, right? Where we share pick the changes you did regarding
Okay, 92 right now has code that has new code in it. Okay, now I'm confused.
maybe you need to delete that 92 branch and pull it because maybe it did the same for me. Remember when we were trying to find that log but it was not there when I deleted the branch and pulled again, it got me.
Okay. Okay, so right now, if you go to 92 on your end, I mean, do you see that purge getting called?
Okay, give me a sec. Let me stop what I'm doing. I'll go to 92 and if I do a git pull,
Purge 92 here.
my like the 92 prod that I'm having, it has that if false condition. Do you have it?
The what?
My the 92 when I did you
Okay.
I have the if false condition.
If falls,
If false line 86.
86. Yeah, if false. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have that.
So same as mine. And if you
But
check
but
like
but 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 you can see it has data dot current user, which was not available in 92.
okay, so
So the
if
revert was not complete.
okay, okay. If you're like see the last change was pushed to this branch, you're gonna find it. It was the last week. Are you able to?
Which which does it which
Uh,
doesn't make any No, I think that will be there if we do a merge. I mean, right?
okay,
It will say that.
let me share my screen. So
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean where it says it's the last week, but it's because
okay.
we probably did a merge. Like what I'm saying is
I'm not sure following it. If this is the last week, you can
yeah,
see.
yeah, okay, so this was written last week correctly, but it was written in a different branch. And then when we merge the two together, this will also show last week, even though we didn't technically add this to 92 last week. We added to another branch, but now because they're merged, it will say last week.
Well, I did not do any changes. Unless I did not. You remember that?
I guess what I'm saying is that the it's not the original 92 right now. The way I'm looking at it,
Well, all right.
it's
So
not the original
do you
92.
remember this line? Do you remember this line? Right? This console log.
Wait, let me look at your screen. This console log was not part of the original 92.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember?
But like, let's just go. Like, you asked me to delete this line like an hour ago, right?
Correct.
And we pushed the deletion, and we were like, yeah, we cannot do an OTA, so let's revert it, right?
Correct.
And here is it reverted. So whatever I did, it's reverted for me. So I'm not sure if there is another
Yeah,
change.
but I
Not,
think we need to revert it. Yeah, more like it's uh
well, I don't know what changes need to. As for me, like, I don't know what changes
mm,
need to be reverted because the code that we talked about is already reverted like an hour ago. Other stuff, other code, like, I don't know if we can go through and find that code, then yeah, we can reverse it. But again, yeah, it's hard to follow because here it says like there was no code in here from the last week. And let's go, like, for example, let's do file history for this file. File history. It was last week. Last change. It was last week. This is the
yes. But
so
there's I mean if we merge them, it's gonna say last week. So like let's say I committed it to a different file last week, a different branch, sorry. And now if you merge the two, it's gonna say last week, even though it's pushed to a different branch.
wait. If you do changes right now, no. If I do changes from another branch and pushed it to this branch, it's gonna stay says last week. Even I did changes here.
If you merge it.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna create a new branch based on this one, right? Right. And do
Um
some changes. Like I'm gonna create a new branch based on this branch,
mhm.
and I'm gonna do changes to this file. Let's say I'm gonna delete the whole file and push it to my branch and merge my branch with this branch. You saying this file it will still exist, right? Um,
I think you're confusing me. Um
because no, what you're saying like even if you're doing changes, it's gonna keep saying last week. Even
no,
if you
not if you're doing changes, if you merge two branches together.
no, like it's always like use the last changes as like your reference. Yeah, and even if you merge two branches,
Okay, so remember when you first looked at 92
yes,
today this morning?
it has
It
this
did,
console log. It has this if falls. It has this console log.
it didn't have that console log.
It did. That's why we removed it. Remember?
It was in dev. Remember how it wasn't? I told you, oh wait, that console log isn't even in 92 to begin with. This
How
morning
it's
there
it's
was a
not
different
okay.
console log,
If
right? Or
this
it did.
console log it's not in the 92, why the 92 is squashing? Because this what's caused the
Oh
crash.
wait. I think I'm confusing myself. Okay, it was in 92. Okay. Um, and then what? Um, okay, so it was in 92. You're right. Okay. Okay, I think I'm confusing because I saw a build 92 and for me where it didn't have that, which yeah, I was confused. Okay, yeah, you're right, you're right. It had to be a 92 because it was crashing. So yes, this is the original 92.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can confirm if you always wanted to know, because like if you want to debug a build with what's going on with the build with the source code, just go to this action, like go to the action. So this is the 92 build, for example. Like go for the Android. We debug in Android. Go to this Android. You see this
Yeah,
comment?
yeah, we talked about this morning, yeah.
Yeah, you click on it, you're gonna have this this hat, copy it, do a get checkout here, get checkout with that comment hash. Now your source code, that's this code, it reflects
Right.
the build.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're gonna be if you wanna now debug the whatever going on with our phone devices, do this so your
Yeah.
source code logic reflects what's in the build.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess back to your original question was, do we know if it got purged or not? There is no console log
Yeah,
to
okay,
tell us if
okay.
it did or not. It's line 120.
Yeah. Well, there is. Sorry, there will be a lot because, like, inside the purge itself. Let me find it. That's how we knew the purge is happening. Where storage, storage persistor. You see this log, purged cache storage.
Hmm.
Can you, are you able to find it?
I mean, I don't have Todd's session replay. I guess I have to find Todd's session replay.
Once you, yeah, like look for this purged cache storage.
So it's going to be from build 92, and then I'm going to have to find Todd. So we have, what's the user key for Todd?
That one you're looking for that particular session that I just did.
Yeah, the one that you
That was
went
for a
from
different
92 to
user. That's
94.
gonna be that was user Megan Swift. So
Do you have the key for it?
yeah, I can get you right now. Megan Swift. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. 64859.
Okay. Okay, so I have it right here. So this is build 94. No, I need to go before that. Build, if you build 92, I think over here. Build 94. Interesting. Okay. So this one says it's an hour ago. So I guess, okay, this is 92. So did you just onboard or open 92 on this account, or was 92 already like you had onboarded a while back
Um
on this account?
yeah,
Did you just onboard on 92 here?
I might have
90,
on this phone.
92 to be specific. Did you
Correct.
just onboard in
Yeah, I
92
had
and
one.
when?
Yes, one of the phones here wasn't on 92. I put it. I think it must be this one. If you
This one
think
is
it
the
is,
Pixel 6 to be specific.
that's correct.
Okay. It looks like the last time you were on 92 was an hour ago,
Okay,
which
that might
which means you didn't onboard now, right?
correct. You mean in this very second, like this, like in minutes?
Like in the past, no, like during your testing right now, ever since
Like
we
yeah,
started.
I believe this might be the phone. One of the few phones I was mistaken didn't onboard to 92 yet because I had it on 93. I put it on 92. This might be the one, and then I upgraded to 94.
Okay, so
Are you
this
are you
th-
seeing that this one
this
did?
one has been on 92 ever since 17 hours ago.
Okay, okay. Then this is not okay.
More probably, but I'm just checking.
Yeah,
So I
then
want to see
that's.
what's the first instance of this phone going on 92.
I see what you're saying. If it was none of these phones have had 92 installed on them multiple times.
Okay. And right here we have build, let's see, so 89. So is it there? 79. Monday, fiscal 89, 18 hours ago. And it's still 89. Maybe here. 292. Okay, looks like this is the first instance of 92, 18 hours ago. Sound right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, so in this session replay specifically, we want to look for logs. And what was the log I mean again called? Can you slap me that exact log that we're looking for? I mean,
Yeah, let me find it. The purge log.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Um,
Here's the session replay also. If you, I'll send that over to you as well, so you have it. So that's the session replay. I mean, and then we go to logs to console and we search there for the log, right?
yeah, if you're sharing your screen, I'm not seeing it, but yeah, that's what you should do.
Yeah, I can't find it. Can you find it? I sent you the session replay. This is where
All right.
Todd first onboarded with 92.
And send. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it too. So, well, okay. So in this session replay, Todd was in the home screen, and when we are expecting the storage to be purged while he is on home screen.
No, when he first opened the VH, I believe, on
But
splash screen.
the session replay sent me.
But that's the first instance of him. Like the session replay right before this one, he's on a different build. He's on build 80, 89, not 92.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah, I'm just trying to understand. So what we expecting is Todd, when he's gonna open the app, he's gonna be taken to the onboarding again.
Not Albert. No. Okay, this is 92. Let's not get it confused. This is he went from 89 to 92.
89 to 92. So okay.
Yeah. That's the old build, and then that's the new Adam build.
Mm,
So now he went from the Adam, which is 92 to 94, which technically is 90, 89, right?
mm-hmm.
But the cache was there and everything worked. It didn't like log him out, even though we purged it theoretically, right?
Yeah, seems it's not from this session replay. It seems it's not purged.
Yeah. And also the fact that he was able to just switch to the old version of the app and the app's worked means that the cache is still holding on to it, or the phone is still holding on to the cache.
Yeah,
Which might play to our advantage in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But also, why is it not being purged?
This doesn't have anything to do whether I'm part of the beta test program as far as where I'm getting the build from.
Shut up.
Also, there's another log that should be triggered.
But then, I mean, you also did a good point. Sorry to interrupt, but you said that this is kind of like he's already mid-session in that console, in that session replay.
Yeah, because like there's another logs that I'm not seeing in the session replay. So that
Yeah. So
even
I think this was after the app loaded, and if it had purged or that log was triggered, session replay would have not caught it to begin with, because it was after the initial load.
yeah, so we're looking in the wrong session replay.
Well, this is the only one we have. Like, this is the first instance of this user in this session replay. Could there be another one?
It should be because you see the first log that says console log Apollo in it.
Mm-hmm.
We that log it should be just there because there's nothing holding that log.
Correct. But what I'm saying is this session replay is the first instance of him being in 92. Like if you go search that user key and you look for build 92, this is the very first instance of this user being in 92.
Okay, let me see. Hmm. Yeah. Um. Yeah, something is missing. So maybe the whole restore because like there is a persistent restore then. So all that code, it's like it relies on when the restore promise is resolved. Maybe this promise did not resolve in this time for him. If I
Mm, The restore did not result. But
all,
then
all
if
these
that
logs,
happened, the atom will not have any data
yeah,
because
I'm just saying
yeah.
why there's no logs because this
Mm-hmm.
logs it's inside a den of a promise resolve.
Mm-hmm.
So that promise needs to be resolved to see the logs. We don't see the logs. That mean that promise is not resolved. What happened
Mm,
between the two? I don't know.
well, maybe, but also maybe the session replay just started too late, like started
Maybe,
recording
yeah,
too late.
yeah,
I think that's more likely because like if
yeah.
there's any problem with the syncing, like the
Hmm.
problem not getting resolved or the cache didn't get fetched, then the app will not work. You simply won't have the atom will be empty in that you won't be able to use the app.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So I think session replay, um, yeah, it's just started too late, which can't do anything about. But yeah, um, so where we're at right now is he was able to go back to the old version of the app, but it worked fine without having to re-onboard. Which again, we're not sure why, because session replay is not being useful here. It's not telling us.
Do you want to try the one where it's in the background and see if it's any different?
Um, Talking to Todd here.
We have 3 more phones to test with.
Okay. Yeah, let's try one with the background and send me the user key for the phone you're about to use right now.
Yeah, you got it. I'll get it for you.
You can just Slack it for me. That'll be better so I
Yeah,
have it.
I'll get it to you right now. Let me grab it right now. Mm, Okay, there's the user key. No,
Okay.
we're about to onboard. Okay, so let me make sure. Let me just verify. Okay, this Circles version that I'm in is definitely version 92. And so don't close it, just background it.
Okay.
Okay, it is backgrounded. I'm going to go to Play Store, search for Circles. Okay, update available. And I'm going to tap update. Downloading right now. Okay, so the open option is available, and I'll go ahead and hit open. Support local businesses, and I am at a sign up screen. Oh wait, god damn it, and I didn't fucking screen record. Okay. Let me at least screen record what I have here just in case. Okay, here's what happened. God damn it. Okay, so after opening, it showed the sign up screen or sign in screen for about a half a second. And then it brought me into a blank message lobby, and it just says your messages and group chats live here, and then has the big pink add friends button.
But it's empty. The message is always empty.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what should happen.
So it looks like there's no.
Yeah, I think after you're done, close the app and reopen it and see what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what should happen.
Okay, and so that sounds like if we were to push this build that's approved, and anybody that updated, they're gonna go back to the login screen.
No, they will be in the lobby screen with empty data.
Okay, so we don't want to release it, right? I think we don't need to spend too much time figuring out what happened on the first time, because this is what we don't want to happen, right?
Yeah, I'm in a
Correct.
blank lobby. I'm not even. It doesn't look like I'm even in a user profile.
That's
of
because
any kind.
Okay.
yeah, that's because you don't have the user key, and the app is like, so it has onboarded as checked,
Okay.
but the data for the user is not there.
So yeah, so we don't.
therefore-
Okay, so we need to skip over build 94, and we need a new build 95, right?
Yeah. So yeah, where now we have two options. Either we try to resync the Apollo cache from the atom, or we go ahead and if we think 95 is going to fix our problems, which I think it is, we can go push 95 and stick with the new method of doing things.
What's the first option of resyncing? I don't
First,
know.
first option is if you want to absolutely go back to 89.
No, if we go back, the 94 is approved for release, but Todd just had a problem.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was warning about. What would happen if we revert?
So we don't want that. So we don't want to.
We probably don't want that, because then the user doesn't know that they have to re-onboard.
Yeah. So we need to go to build 95 and hope that works. So you have 95 ready to?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's do that. Let's get Todd to test that one.
Should I upload it to?
Yeah. I don't know if Danny needs to like purge 94 or anything from.
Probably.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. So Danny, remove 94.
All right.
And just to confirm, Ismail, I did close it and reopen, and it did take me. Now I'm at a sign up screen, just for your knowledge.
You're on onboarding.
I'm at a sign up screen. Yeah, I haven't gone past it yet.
Let's sign up.
It says sign up.
Oh, the onboarding. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it did do that after you restarted.
After I restarted, right?
Yeah. So it looks like that's the behavior we can expect, and that's the behavior I would expect.
Okay, and that would be a problem for everybody that updated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get that run hold, Danny, let Ismail know, and then Ismail, let's go with 95 and let's have Todd test it right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 95 is going to be. We're going to do the. Well, I'll wait for you guys. I don't want to touch my phones, but we're doing another update from 92.
Yeah. It ideally would be 92 to 95, or testing actually both 80, because now we have two users. We have 6% on 92 and 6%, or the rest, the 90, to on build 89 still, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So, do you have any builds on 89, Todd?
No, I have no builds on 89 right now. They're on 92.
Okay, but 94 is now the equivalent of 89, right, Ismail?
yes, it is.
Okay, so the one that you have on build 94.
Yeah,
So you
Okay.
have to re-onboard.
yeah.
Like
So I do have those two.
probably
Yeah,
recheck.
basically the two botched updates are on 94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So we can test those two.
But yeah, and build 94 is the same. It's a clone of build 89.
Okay,
Yes.
got it. We have some users on 92, 6%.
Yeah. And there's going to be a couple different use cases here, Ismail, right? So like some people will have been updated and not even realize it and have never opened Circles to build 92.
Yeah, so they'll jump from 89 to 95.
If the updates again, I guess it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
Which in that case the app should work
Yeah.
just fine
Okay.
if it all goes well.
Okay. Okay, we could probably let Amit drop off, right? We're doing all this testing. We need Amit for
Thanks.
anything. Okay. All right. Thanks, Amit. We'll catch up with you later.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Amit.
Okay. So yeah, Ismail, when you have it ready, let's test it.
Yeah, I'm uploading it as we speak.
Okay.
Why won't it let me discard this release?
Oh, it hasn't let you do it yet?
I pulled it out of review, but I'm trying to discard the whole release.
No, it's well if oh, okay, I see what you mean, because if you create a new one, it's going to
So
tell you that there's one pending.
so I just pause the track.
Okay, wait. Maybe I think what you're doing is affecting what I'm doing.
It might
Because
be.
we're both trying to.
Yeah. Do you keep creating a new release?
Yes.
Okay.
Let
Yeah.
me stop. You finish whatever you need to do, and I'll finish up.
Okay. I know why that was happening. There we go. Okay. You're good to go.
Okay. Let me go and upload it. Okay, now it just looks like because the track was paused and it was uploading, it created that build, but it made it inactive. See how I can remove that build somehow.
Oh, you got to start over with it.
Well, there's a way to do it. It's just this thing is a little tricky to navigate. I think I've done it before. So it created the build 95, so it's up there, but it's inactive. That means nobody can download it, and I have to like make it active. But it's not straightforward. Like when you go to the bundles, it tells you, oh, it's inactive, but there's no like, oh, here's how you activate it button. You have to like.
I see.
See, this is it. It's a draft somewhere, but I can't find it. Hmm. Okay, does it, so this is a problem right here. You look at, I mean, I don't know if you remember how to do this. I did it once. So you see how we have this build 95 and it's inactive, and I click on it, so it's like a draft uploaded today. So how do I make this active or delete it
You want to delete this one?
or make it active? See how it's inactive? I want to make it active so that people can download it.
Um, go from. Did we release it as a testing first, right?
I uploaded it through here, right? But it was like
Here's
midway, and I think
you see the promo release, the top right, and the right, like not top, middle right of your screen.
what is it called? The
Middle right.
phone.
Promote release, middle right of your screen.
Oh, this one.
So this is what we need to.
Well, this is build 94. This is active. There's a build 95.
Okay, where's the 95? 95 should be there.
I know it should be there, but it's not.
Oh, go. Okay, go to the testing. Yep, there. They'll create new release at the top. Right. Yep. Scroll a bit down. Okay, let me do it for my. Let me find it and do it here.
Yeah, so we have to promote this somehow. It just doesn't do it from here. Yeah, there's no way to. Yeah.
So we want to push the 95, right?
Yes.
Ye-
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't like me.
Yeah.
Score.
If you try to push 95, they'll tell you it already exists.
Save as draft. Score draft release. And how did we get this 95 here?
So I uploaded it here, like always,
Okay.
and I think because Danny was like doing something else, he was trying to remove 94 from at the same time from there somehow, and then this got paused track. So yeah, that whole mess kind of happened because we were both doing changes at the same time. I think,
Okay.
which it's happened before. I'm pretty sure.
Do you need me to unpause it?
I already unpaused it.
Okay.
Wrong. Maybe if we promote this build, maybe this was like closed alpha 94, and then that would automatically make 95.
Well, if you promote, yeah, if you promote it, it's gonna be released production.
Well, to close testing, not to the public.
We don't use close testing.
I know, but I just want to get it out of the way. If, let's see. Oh no, this is still inactive. This is still active.
Well, what's actually available right now? It's the 92. Like, it's available on Google Play. It's 92.
On Google Play, yes, it's 92. I
Mm.
mean, we can create a build 96, but
Um,
I think we have to. There's a way to fix this. And let's make everything complicated. I've done it before and I forgot how. Okay. No, it's still different. Are you trying to upload it again?
no, I'm not. But I seen this APK on IBS.
Oh, so okay, here. Now I see this as a draft. Okay, weirdly enough. It said 95. Next. Yeah. Let me try to do this. Card this. Okay, now I don't have any drafts. It was still here. But 95 is still uploaded. It's still here. It's just it's not active. How can we make this active? Is a question. Um, okay. I think I have an idea. So let's
I
go
just
to
did,
like
I just did it. I just did it. So the 95 now it's available to internal testers.
okay.
Oh, yeah, there
Did
we
you
go.
promote it through like?
You want me to promote it to production?
No. I'm saying did you promote it through
Oh, like
close
I created,
testing?
no, I created a new release and I selected the 95 and
Did it let you?
yeah. there was like another option you have to select. It's like to include. You have to include the 94. Not like you not include, but like to not include the 90. It was somehow including the 94.
Okay.
So I
Oh
went
yeah.
and checked it.
Okay. Now it's now 95 should be up for testing. Or Todd on the others, or maybe I don't think you should give it a minute or two. But
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 95 is available once I force close the Play Store and clear cache of the Play Store and reopen, it shows 95.
and you have to be onboarded in 90 and 94,
Yeah, let me
fully
see.
onboarded, and then do the update and see what happens.
Okay. Let me just confirm on this phone.
And you can do it like you did. Once time you close it, one time you leave it open.
Okay, so I'm in 92 on this phone. I'll go ahead and
You want to be 94, and then
oh,
update from
I'm sorry.
94
Yeah,
to
yeah.
95.
I have 3 phones in 92 and 2 phones in 94. Okay.
Okay.
Let me go to a 94 phone.
Yeah, one have the app fully closed and one have it in the background.
Gotcha. Okay, okay. So let me make sure Play Store. Stop. Storage. Clear cache. Okay. 90. Okay. So this one's in 94. Do you want to start with it's fully closed right now. Circles is. So I'll go ahead and start with this phone
Yeah.
and we'll do the update. Okay. There we go. Downloading. Let me set up the other phone. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, so the one with Circles fully closed is downloaded and installed with 95. I'll go ahead and hit open. And it drops me into my message lobby.
Okay, so the one fully closed worked.
Yeah, it updated it. It didn't do any kind of sign up or install or anything or onboard.
Now close the app, first close it and just open it to make sure it's still working.
Okay. Let me just make sure I'm on. Let me check the version real quick. It says 95. Okay, I'll go ahead and close it. Reopen. Drops me in my lobby and appears to be working.
Awesome.
Yep. Okay, let me try this now with the app backgrounded. Play Store, Circles. Verify this is 95. Okay, yeah, 95. Verify the app is backgrounded. Yep, okay, so the app is Circles is not force closed, it's just in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and hit the update button now for 95. Downloading, installing, and ready to open. So I'm going to hit open and we'll see what happens. Yep, it started off with it brought me in the lobby. I first saw the support local business screen flashed and then opened right into my lobby.
Okay, so both of them work.
Yeah, let me just go to the.
And then just force close this one also and reopen it to make sure the data is preserved.
Yeah, you got it. Close all. Open Circles again. Drops me right in my lobby.
Okay. I think this build should fix everything then.
Okay, let's build 95.
Correct.
Okay, so Danny, are you there? Let's put 95 in review.
Yeah.
And then now I have these other phones that are on 92. Or I mean, I'm sorry. Wait.
Let's also test that go from 92 to 95. It
Yeah.
should. Well, if 92 is broken, then probably 95. It would also might be broken. We'll see, maybe.
Well, a
Depending
lot
on
of people are in 92 now, 6%.
Right.
I know.
So let's see what happens in their case.
Done.
Okay. Let me I'll start with it just backgrounded.
And is your 92 working or not working?
It's working. No problem. Let me just verify.
Do you have? Well, if it's working, that's going to work on also 95. But yeah, go ahead and update just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't have
But
any.
do you have a 92 that's not working by any
No,
chance?
I don't. Every 92 is working.
Okay. But yeah, go ahead and update.
Okay.
Well, this would be useful in the case of someone that got updated overnight automatically to 92 and never used the app and then got updated overnight again to 95 potentially,
That would
right?
prevent them from crashing. Yeah, that would prevent them from crashing.
Yeah.
But
I
the
guess
only people I'm worried about is the people who are 92 and the app is not working for them. After the update, will it fix it automatically?
Right.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the people that had the problem with 92, if they don't know, or if they know, the ones that did learn how to fix it themselves just by uninstalling the app and reinstalling it.
If they did that, some people might not.
But you know
I know,
what?
I'm just saying
I think it will fix it. You know why? Because 92 crashes right away, so that means the cache, their old cache from Apollo never got cleared. Therefore, when they go to 95, it can still read their Apollo cache. That's how I see it playing, right? I mean,
Can you repeat that?
yeah, we're trying to see if people who are 92 that have that problem with the null that crash, if they upgrade to 95, if it would work automatically or not. And I'm saying I think it will because I feel like Apollo cache would have not gotten cleared for them because the app crashed. Therefore, when they go to 95, they should still be able to read Apollo cache and pass it down to the atom.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Well, depends on the crash when happened.
It happens. Well, I sent you a session replay, the one that I sent you this morning, where the thing is null, the user key.
Happened after the syncing or before the syncing?
That will happens. Um, that happens before we sync it.
Then before the syncing, then this user needs to go through the syncing, because
Which they will in 95.
which is good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So theoretically speaking, it should just work for them. But then again, we will only find out after they actually somebody with a broken 92 updates in and sees it working.
I just tested two phones with 92. Both were working. One had 92 in the background. One had 92 fully closed. Both updated just fine. No problems updating. So good there.
No, we probably want to push it to iOS if it's working well on Android as well, because it has better handling for specific scenarios.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, then I guess now we just wait for it to be approved, then we upload it.
Yeah, and then are you submitting it on iOS now also?
Well, I don't know if we want to hold off on that till we test it on Android and make sure it's working there before. If iOS is already working,
Do we know iOS is working consistently?
nobody ever reported anything.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I mean, I think you might as well create the build. We can put it in review. It takes time for them to review it anyway. It takes like a day.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have the build up.
Okay. Okay, let's do that. Thank you.
It's probably an hour. It'll be up in an hour.
Yeah. So then what else are you working on? Are you still working on the streak freezing?
Yeah, I was working on those UI changes and setting it up properly. So
Okay.
kind of in the middle of it, then this got kind of.
Chantal threw something into the development channel a little bit ago. Something with her, I think it was either messaging or a photo, trying to do a photo. Can you take a look at that real quick and see if maybe you or me should address it? It's in the development channel Slack.
The take photo option does not work on the site. Click it. Um, I see. Okay. I can look into that.
Okay. What was it exactly? What is she saying there?
So when she clicks the take photo button, it doesn't work unless you click like upload library then exit.
Huh. Okay. So I guess that made it into production.
It looks like it, but it looks like it's working on. Looks like it's working on iOS.
Okay. Well, yeah, take a look at that one.
Let me see. I want to see on Android if it's working too. Camera. Oh, yeah. Hello. Okay, so it looks like it's still slow. Works fine on Android. It's working fine on both. Maybe she didn't give full access, and that's why,
Interesting.
or something of that nature. I'll try to see how it would behave when I give a different access.
Okay. And double check what build she's on.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be like 92 or 98, which this hasn't been touched in a few builds, so it won't really matter.
That's true.
But I think it's probably going to be something similar to the problems we had with with other, like, yeah, I'm like 80% sure it has to do with access, but again, I just need to kind of go ahead and find out.
Okay. Okay. Take a look at that, and then let's see. We never got an update, Jerry, from you. How's everything going there?
It's going good. Spent some time yesterday kind of just finishing up on the Facebook ads integration. I sent Chantel a message. I'm not 100% sure what they need to get the ads going, but I think I found it. And this is something that we can't implement on the start, like the beginning of it from the back end. However, if we want to get like more specific about some things, there's like a SDK that we can install on the app side. I don't know if we need that now. I think what it really is for is so when people onboard, we can send Facebook data basically saying, here's the person that onboarded. And then Facebook takes the data that we give it about the person, and it's all info we collect during onboarding, and they try to match that to a Facebook account. And that's what they try to do for the ad attribution, which is like, oh, this is how we can really dial into it, because they see, okay, well, this is the demographic that's most successfully clicking on these ads and converting. If if it's as simple as that, I think we should be good. Like I said, ask Chantel to look over it. We'll get more info from her. I'll get more info later in the afternoon. I also kind of added in that logging and that tracking for the log files for that server. I have a job that runs every week because the logs are already in AWS. So I just have a job that runs every week to just clear out whatever logs are stored on the server.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're not losing anything by deleting it. So I have those things taken care of. Let's see. Helped Morrow this morning with a question he had with a query for getting the eligible people who favored it tech to you and getting them their rewards. He was just using the wrong URL there. Just monitoring Sentry.
What were you saying about wrong URL? What was it?
Oh, he was like, I don't know if this is actually what he was doing in the production environment, but he was querying QA because he was saying that there's people who were favoriting tech to you, but like the discount wasn't showing up in field 3. But I almost think it was because he was querying QA because the person was found in production.
And you guys got it sorted out?
Yeah, I mean, I told him exactly what he needed to do, so he acknowledged it. So I'm assuming that is going to be fixed if it isn't already. Okay. Let's see. As far as Sentry goes, for the past 24 hours, I'm looking at the logs and it's looking pretty good as far as like slow queries and timeouts. There's a couple things I want to check, in particular to when you favorite a profile, the list that shows to share, like the users that you want to share with. I see a couple spikes for that. I'll check. And oh, One thing I will need, which I asked Ismail and Amin on this for Android, we need a build with the billing permission enabled to be uploaded. Even if we don't plan on having any products for sale, maybe let's do this after we get this critical bug fixed. But we need a build upload that just has the billing permission enabled because I can't even configure products for sale on the Play Store until a build gets uploaded.
I see.
And so,
okay, yeah, maybe let's talk about that more tomorrow.
yeah.
Mhm.
Aside from that, AWS is looking good. But I'm still going to use this time to see if there's stuff that we can optimize on. One thing I want to look at is maybe is that if there's a way we can accelerate traffic between and like in South Africa, for example. So people that are in other countries and regions, their connection is slower, and I believe that is actually just because that they're connecting to a server in the US.
Hmm.
I'm going to see if there is an easy way without much complications or risk that we can auto route the traffic. We basically set up a deployment of our backend in South Africa
Oh,
and see if we can have traffic from South Africa routed to that instance and see if it'll be any faster.
okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I want to try it out because if that works, then we'll get a huge speed improvement for people in South Africa to use the app. I mean,
Right.
I think their problem is mostly that the maybe the back end is slow, like slower because it just has to do hops across the world.
Right.
And
Okay.
then we'll do that, and we could set one up in South Africa, we could set one up in India, and we'll just see from there. But yeah, multi-region deployment would be a goal that would definitely help our scalability.
Got it. Okay, cool.
And I think that is all the updates. Let me go run through my notes real quick. Um, yeah, just waiting on the Facebook thing, but yeah. Yep, that's all the updates I got. I'm just gonna go do some checking for living on the side and make sure that those SMSs are being sent out.
Okay. Okay, great. All right, sounds good. And let's leave it there. Got a lot to do today. Does anybody have any questions or need anything? Okay. Then Danny, I'll connect with you this afternoon. We got start engine and other things, submissions to things to do. So I'll
I'm already working on some of it right now.
good. Okay. All right. I'll give you a call here in a little bit, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll catch up later.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.